guys do like sit-up tests in PE?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Okay. So, this first question says, during a PE test, you perform sit-ups at a constant, ooh, that's a good word that I recognize right away.
With a K.
Constant, that's going to be my K. Constant rate of 15 sit-ups per minute for 4 minutes straight. Fill out the table, and we're going to plot our points. All right. So I'm talking about sit-ups and I'm talking about minutes. Is my X representative of my number of sit-ups or my minutes? Based on the table.
X is minutes.
X is minutes. So if I see here, I'm going to highlight minutes in X. Now, where on my graph do you see the label number of minutes? Going up and down or going left and right, Ayana?
One left to right.
Going left and right. I'm going to highlight that in yellow as well. My number of minutes. Actually, let's highlight the whole side of our table here. Like I mentioned yesterday, I'm big into color coordinating because I feel like it helps your brain draw connections between things. So I want us to see that my minutes are down here on the bottom, or the x-axis of my graph. So what does y represent then? If x is minutes, what's y?
Sit-ups.
The number of sit-ups. On my graph, where do I see the label number of sit-ups?
Like up and down.
Going up and down. What do we call this axis again? My y-axis. That's right. There's my number of sit-ups in pink. So the first thing we always want to do is understand what we're looking at. Before we start writing stuff down, before we start understanding the numbers, we got to understand the problem itself, okay? So, the information we get here is that you can do sit-ups, 15 sit-ups per minute. So, this first little row of my table says in 1 minute, I can do how many sit-ups? You guys with me? I'm hearing some like whisper, chatter, all that stuff. In 1 minute, how many sit-ups can you do? 15. Thank you. 15. So right there in my question. So if I can do 15 sit-ups in 1 minute, how many sit-ups can I do in 2 minutes? 30. What about 3 minutes? What do I have to add to 30 for this next box? I got to add another 15, right? 30 plus 15 is 45. What about 4 minutes? 60. Because remember, every time I move down here, I'm adding 15. Adding 15. Adding 15. What am I adding each time on my X column?
15.
My X column?
No, 1.
Good, I'm adding 1. Now, what I need to do here is plot these points. I want to see what this relationship looks like on this graph. Take a look at the y-axis, all right? Each of these little squares, excuse me, each of these little squares is not going by 1, right? A lot of times when we see a graph, every little box is 1, 2, 3, 4, but here it's going by a different scale. How many sit-ups does each of these boxes represent, Xavier? 5 of them. How'd you get 5? Exactly. So Xavier said, well, it starts at 0. The second box is 10 sit-ups. So halfway between 0 and 10 is what? What's halfway between 0 and 10? 5. So it's going to go 0, 5, 10. What's next? 15, 20, what's next? 25, 30, what's next? 40, what's next? 50, what's next? And 60, all the way up. You guys see how I filled in those blanks? That's going to be a really, really important thing for us to get used to. So I want to make sure everyone understands. Do you guys see how I filled in those blanks?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Connor. So let's take this first point here. I'm going to do it in a little blue color. 1 minute, 15 sit-ups. What's the beginning point of my graph called again? It starts with an O. You guys remember?
The origin.
The origin. I'm going to start at the origin. Right? Everybody watching me?
Yeah.
Don't write anything, just watch. I'm going to start at the origin for this point. I'm going to go over to 1 minute. And I'm going to go up to 15 sit-ups. And I'm going to make my dot right there. I'm going to show you again. If I start at the origin, I go over to 1 minute. I go up to 15 sit-ups. And I make that dot right there. There's my first point. Give me a thumbs up if you see how we did that, how we plotted that point. Okay, 3 of us. Do you want me to explain it again? Okay. The second point, 2 minutes, 30 sit-ups. If I go to my origin, I'm going to go over to 2 minutes, right? Then from there, I'm going to go up to 30 sit-ups, and I'm going to make my second dot right there. Cool with that so far? Okay, what's my next point going to be? 3, 45. I'm going to go over to 3 minutes. I'm going to go up to 45 sit-ups. And I'm going to make my third dot. And what's my fourth point on there? 4,60. From the origin, I'll go over to 4 minutes. I'll go up to 60 sit-ups, and I'll make my last dot all the way up at the top. What do all 4 of those points look like they form? A line. Now, we're not going to draw the line today, but this is kind of what we're working up to. Now, let's go back a step. How many sit-ups can I do in 0 minutes? 0 sit-ups. So I'm going to make my last dot right down there in that bottom left-hand corner at the, what is it called again? The origin. Good job. Now, the extra question here is, now that we got that all figured out, how many sit-ups can you do in 6 minutes? Well, how many more spaces do I have to extend this table down? 2 more spaces. Look at my minutes. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. What are the next 2 minutes going to be? 5 and 6. And on my pink side here, I'm adding 15, adding 15, adding 15. What's 60 plus 15? 75. And what's 75 plus 15? 90. So in 6 minutes, how many sit-ups can you do? 90 sit-ups. How are we feeling about that? Quick show of thumbs. Thumbs up, we're feeling good. Thumbs sideways, we're feeling meh. Thumbs down, we're feeling bad. Okay, that's all right. If you don't have a thumb up, I'm going to assume that's a thumbs down. I'll give you a second to finish writing that up, and we'll jump right into number 2. This is exactly what the Alex looks like, by the way. You're just plotting a couple points, filling out a little table. That's it. All right. Number 2, are we still talking about sit-ups in number 2? No, what's our context in number 2? What are we talking about here? Talking about selling laptops. So a store selling laptops for $600 each. Fill out the table, plot the data on the graph, and answer this question. What does my X represent here? Number of laptops. What does my Y represent? The cost in what?
Money. Cost in dollars?
Good. Cost in dollars. So for one laptop, how many dollars is one laptop going to be? 600. Where'd you get 600 from? The writing, the question. It says right here, each laptop is $600. So one laptop is $600. How much is two laptops going to be? If one of them is 600, how many or how much is two of them? 1,200 or 1,200. What do you notice about the next row that we got to be careful of?
You gotta add 600 twice.
That's right. It's not asking me for 1, 2, 3. It's asking me for 1, 2, and then I go to 4. Right? So if two laptops is 1,200, how much is four laptops going to be?
2,000.
I got 1,200 for two, another 1,200 for two. 1,200 plus 1,200 gives me 2,400. So let's check this out for a second. First, I go from 1 to 2. I know that's plus 1. How do I get from 2 to 4?
Add
I'm adding 2. Is that a constant change here? No, it's not. Plus 1 and then plus 2. Every other time it's the same number, right? Plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. Here it's a little bit different. But if I go over to my cost, how do I get from 600 to 1,200? I'm adding 600. How do I get from 1,200 to 2,400? Am I adding 600 again? No, what am I adding now? 1,200. So if I did 600 over 1, or if I did 1,200 over 2, am I going to get different answers when I simplify those fractions? Well, what's 600 over 1? 600. What's 1,200 over 2? Also 600. So I know that my K is $600 per laptop. Now let's graph this. My X is the number of laptops sold. We already said that. My Y is my cost in dollars right over here. All these big old numbers. Now it says that one laptop is $600. I don't see 600 in my pink highlighted axis. Where is 600 going to be? Johnny, where's it going to be?
The line under 1,000.
That's right. Directly in between 0 and 1,200 is 600. Then I have 1,200, 1,800, 2,400, 3,000, 3,600, 4,200, and we can keep going all the way up. Just like that. Everybody with me so far? Yeah? Okay. So I jump another plus 2. I'm going to jump another 1,200. How much is 6 laptops going to cost? 4,800. Well, I'm not doubling it. If I'm adding 2, then I need to add 1,200. What's 2,400 plus 1,200? 3,600. Ukamba, we're on number 2, buddy. And we're almost done with it. Just so you know. How much is 8 laptops going to cost? 48. And what about 10? 6,000. So, what I want you to do real quick, take 60 seconds, plot all 6 of these points on this graph. I want to make sure that you guys know how to plot points. So plot all 6 of those points on your graph. I'm going to come by and make sure it all looks good. Very nice. Good job. Nice. Good. That's more than 6 points, isn't it? Okay. So just be aware in Alex, it's only going to ask for this. Just so. But that looks great. Nice. Thank you. See how this point says that $1 $600. See what I mean? So then we'll go to 12, 2, and then up to 12. 2, 12. And now every point we make after that should follow this line. See this little line that's starting to form? All my little points should be along. So if I see something that's out of whack, then you gotta fix it. So you can get those next numbers. You have a card over you? Eight cards? Okay, so 600 is gonna be down. In between 0 and 1200 is my 6. See, so now it's gonna drop everything down 2 spaces. You're on the right track. Nice. Good. Good. Good cut. Good shot. Nice. Cool. Sure did. What's this guy doing?
Oh, that one messed up.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Just making sure. All right. You're all of your graphs look great. 1 600, 2 1200, 4 2400. So what I want you guys to know, when we get to the Alex here in just a second, it is not going to have you put every single little dot. It only wants you to put the dots that are on the graph. So see how we skipped 3, 1800? I'm not going to make a point at 3, 1800 because Alex will say that it's wrong. Okay? 6, 3600, 8, 4800, 10, 6000. All right, and I'm not going to draw a line. I'm just going to leave it as dots for today. How much money would 0 laptops cost?
No money?
No money. What do we call that point again?
Oh, the origin.
The origin. Good. What questions can I answer about that? I feel like you guys are feeling okay. Probably tired of hearing my voice. I'm also tired of hearing my voice. So go ahead and sign onto your Chromebooks and pull up Alex. You guys all know how to get there, yeah? Good.